Today's product review is the Tungskin from Thinking Anglers. It's a coated hook link. I've been using it now for the last few months, and we're going to take a detailed look at how it compares to some of the other tungsten hook links on the market. So after my last few product reviews on coated hook links, I had quite a few comments of people telling me to have a go with the tungsten hook link from Thinking Anglers called Tungskin. So I decided to buy myself a few spools and give it a good go to see why everyone was raving about it. Those of you that have seen my other videos will know that my favourite hook link in the past was the ESP tungsten loaded in semi-stiff. Absolutely loved this hook link. It done everything that I wanted it to within a hook link. It strips well. It's got a nice stiffness to kick everything away from it. Knock strength's good. The coating doesn't snap, and that's probably still my favourite hook link that I've been using for quite a while. So it had quite a lot to live up to, this Tungskin. So first of all, let's go about the range. It only comes in one colour, and that's dark grey. But I do find that when you put it on the lake bed, it does blend in quite well to most bottoms that I've put it on. But compared to some of the other ones where you get different colour options, that's a slight down point for the tungsten. Stiffness wise, I would say it's definitely semi-stiff. It's not as stiff as the Corda tungsten hook link, but it's pretty much the same stiffness as the ESP tungsten loaded. Kicks away really nicely from the lead and sits really nicely on the bottom. It is really heavy. It's 30% tungsten, I think they say on their website. So it is a very heavy hook link. It sinks really well, especially with a couple of blobs of putty on there. It just hugs the bottom really nicely over all different lumps. I've tied up quite a few different rigs with this now over the last few months and fished various different situations. I've had quite a few good fish on it now as well, and I've really enjoyed using it. The knot strength is really good. When you're pulling down on the knot, you don't get any break in the coating. I did find people were saying it in the comments of the Corda one, have you noticed it breaking? I hadn't at the time, and the more I used it, I did start to notice that it was snapping, especially when I had fish on it. Even bream, any tightness, when it really pulls down really tight in a fight, I noticed it was snapping the coating a little bit. You're not going to lose a fish or anything like that, but it just means you got a break in the hook link. You can't really reuse that rig, which is a pain for the rigs that I'm using at the moment, which is where I'm using this for a boom section, and I can change the hook link, and keep the hook link. So if it's got a break in the coating, I've got to throw it away anyway, and that negates the point of being able to change the hook. But back to the hook link itself, I have been really impressed with it, I must say. It's definitely as good as the ESP tungsten loaded. The only thing, as I say, is it only comes in one colour, but I don't really think that's the problem. It blends in really nicely, as I say. Price wise, this is $14.99. It's a little bit more expensive than some of the others on the market. A lot of them come in at around the $12.99 for a 10 metre spool. In the £35, it's quite a thin diameter still, even though it's got a really strong breaking strain, so I don't really see too much of a point in dropping down to the 15 or the 25, because this is so subtle anyway that I think you might as well be better off with the extra strength and the stiffness that you get from that extra breaking strain. So yeah, it's a really good hook link. I recommend you check it out. Am I going to keep using it as my main hook link? I think I'm going to for a while. I'm definitely going to get another couple of spools of it and give it another really thorough test. But yeah, at the moment I think it's going to knock the ESP tungsten loaded out of the tackle bag, which is quite a big statement for me because I absolutely love that hook link. So I recommend you check it out. If you like this video, check out some of my other videos. I've done product reviews on numerous coated hook links now, along with other things, and blogs about my fishing. Click like and subscribe to receive the next video when it's uploaded. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.